What's up, everybody? I'm Trev.
I'm Sam.
And you're watching Gears and Energy
Beer.
Drink Garage.
Yeah, that too.
Gears and Beers Garage. That's it.
Gears and beers. But just not at the moment.
What are we doing today, Sammy?
We are actually installing a light bar on my Jeep.
So he can see where he's going, because he had to aim his fancy LED headlights so far down, they're like this. Ow. oEdRo. We're not sure how it's pronounced. oEdRo sent us their Brave Man light bar to try out on Sammy's Jeep. So we've got our triple row 20-inch LED light bar. We've got mounting pieces already slid in. They mount right into this slot back here behind the cooling fin, so you can adjust the light left, right, and center. And I'm sliding this around a lot so you guys can't see a thing. Left, right, and center, and up and down adjustment as well. Fairly lightweight. Still made out of an aluminum casing, I think. And light bar installation is usually fairly simple, at least with a small one when you don't have a lot of mounting. Sam's bumper already has the appropriate mounting points.
So, we got to center this up and then I can tighten the nuts. We would just keep the casters tightened until we figure out how we want to aim it. That's pretty simple.
So Sam's hooking up some butt connectors to tie in the light. We're just going to hook up right to where the factory fog lights go, because clearly there's no factory fog lights. And off camera, we removed this whole thing here because the previous owner had these installed. PIAA fog lights with a hella harness, and he had the hella harness tied into the factory fog lights, which doubled up on harnesses because the factory one is still perfectly good.
So I took some of this tubing off that wiring harness that I pulled off of the hair. I figure I'd utilize it to protect the one that's on here. Saved me some money, I don't have to buy a new one. One light bar completely installed. The wiring tucked down. We utilized the factory harness. That way there wasn't a whole lot of mess inside, which works really well. But it leads me to another problem. This thing is bright, but my headlights are off. Fog light switch is off, but they're still on. So there is a malfunction in my multi-function switch, which I have to replace. This guy here is my culprit. Fairly simple, straightforward. So let's get to it. test is good. Or if I had the fuse in for the fog lights would be on all the time. Now the real test, let's go see if they work. Oh yeah. That light bar is bright.
It is test time. We got the light bar installed, wired up. You're probably not looking at anything. Hey, there's a silhouette of a Jeep. So,
Well, let's just do the headlights.
drum roll, headlights. Boom, there's Sam's headlights. Now those are LED headlights. He's got them aimed down kind of far. And we're kind of on a hill because if I walk down here, you can see the Jeep looks a little high, so that makes up a little bit, a little tilted. But if we turn on the light bar, damn! Throws a nice beam. Holy cow.
Yeah, let's do it. Before, after.
Woo-wee.
That is quite impressive, if I might say.
That is very impressive. Yeah, she's pretty bright. For comparison, we've got Sam's oEdRo light, my eBay light, both 20-inch bars. Now, a couple of differences between them. Sam's is a triple row, mine's a 2-row, and Sam's is a floodlight, whereas mine is a combination flood and spot in the middle. But just to give you an idea on the light comparison from what you get from eBay compared to what you get from oEdRo, Thamers. Oh God! I didn't think this through. Oh. So as you can see, up front, both lights are fairly similar. When you start working in this area here. Now my headlights are aimed a little higher, so again, we're on a hill, so it's not going to be a perfect comparison. But when it comes to the floodlight area, both lights I'd say are performing fairly well. The oEdRo one definitely casts a lot wider, and it's actually kind of a wider light, I think, too. My light bar looks like it really fizzles out, and then this one looks like the LEDs are just aimed a lot better. eBay light, oEdRo light. So yeah, if I stand in the middle, actually, you can kind of see the difference. That definitely looks like a cleaner light. This one fizzles out a little more. Headlights are on though. Looks good.
I've had this thing on my Jeep for a couple weeks now. Used it quite a bit. This thing is bright. I mean bright.
He likes to blind me whenever he's driving behind me.
It's fun. His Camaro is so low.
Just be driving along. Ah, Sam, you son of a... I'm impressed.
I'm very impressed. It's very reliable. It turns on every time. No problems.
So yeah, I'd say bang for the buck. If you're looking for an affordable light, nice and bright, you need a good floodlight, nice LED, oEdRo's not a bad way to go. I like it. Looks good. Nice and bright. Works for Sam. Job well done, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Cheers and beers!
Beers!
Hold it down there, big man. So big thank you to oEdRo for sending out the light for us to try out.
Appreciate
Not a
it.
bad product, guys. Not bad at all. See everybody later.
Hey, it's recording with nobody here. Ready, and poof. Oh, wait. And poof.